So I texted Kanye, I was like, hey man, like, Derek Capacity said someone needs to get me. And then before I could even hit send, I got a text from him.
I think they threw a dark at me, that's what I think.
Anthony Clark, Vancouver's all-new funny 1040 AM.
Now, Joe Rogan. I'm really terrified to have kids because I'm dumb. Oh my God, man, I don't want to have dumb kids. See my kids struggle through math class. Daddy, how does that work? You gotta cheat, that's what I did. You got my genes, I never figured it out. I don't think you know all the hormones in the meat. That's what's unique about me. I know I'm dumb. Most dumb people don't have a clue. Nobody likes to think we're dumb, but really, most of us are pretty dumb. Even the smart ones have really just memorized it that other smart people have figured out. I mean, like, what if everybody out there died and we had to take over the world? Just the San Francisco Cobb Saturday night 8 o'clock show. How do you think we do? We do okay. There's some smart people here. There's some good genetics, right? We do fine for a little while till it started breaking. Does anybody know how any of this really works? I got a camera on my cell phone. I don't know how it got in there. Maybe they use magic. I don't even know what the camera is. I know I press a button and the picture shows up. What happens between me pressing that button and that picture showing up is anybody's guess. There might be gremlins in there smoking crystal meth and spray painting pictures. I don't know. I really don't know. I never even thought about it once. I go, look, pretty picture. Now it's mine. I'm a photographer. I'm so smart. I mean, if I left you alone in the woods with a hatchet, how long before you could send me an email? We're not smart. We're just buying from smart people. And I don't know any of them. Do you? Smart people are just like some myth. I've heard of them. There's a genius. He lives in Texas. He makes video games. All he does is sit in front of the computer all day. Wow, I'll have to talk to that guy. How many of them are there? Is anybody watching them and making sure they breathe? That's my biggest fear, is that one day, quietly, all the smart people are just going to die off. We won't even know what's happening until it's too late. We'll be hanging out partying, you want to do shots? And the power just shuts off. What do you do? What do you do when the power goes out? I don't know what you do, but what I usually do is I like to sit around and I wait. I figure this probably a guy working on that. He's probably psyched. They get like time and a half. And the power goes out. How long did it take before you realized the power was never coming back? It would take years. You'd be meeting in the street with torches. You heard anything? Nothing? The animals would figure it out. They just realize the cars aren't moving anymore. There's no loud noises. And bears just start jacking people. You just have little bear meetings. People are slow and they're fat and they taste great. You don't even have to catch them. You know, if you scare them, they black out. Until I run out of bullets, and I don't know how to make a bullet. Do you know how to make a bullet? There's no bullets at all. We're sitting ducks. We gotta get out of the city. People just naturally move back to the caves. Caves are safer, dude. You guard the entrance with sharp, pointy sticks. Keep the fire lit. We would just get down to a core group of crazy monkey people who forgot everything. Trigonometry. What are you talking about? You get a pointed stick and you stab the monster. I'll eat you, motherfucker. I'll eat you. But they would still be people. As long as they could survive long enough, they would refigure things out. The smart ones would survive. They could re-evolve. How crazy would that be? Like cavemen coming out of the caves and discovering the ruins of downtown San Francisco. Just wandering around going, dude, who built all that? Dude, it had to be aliens. Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Joe Rogan. Stream the best stand-up comedy 24/7 from anywhere for free. Download the iHeartRadio Canada app and laugh along to Vancouver's all-new funny 1040 AM.
Hey, it's Frank Caliendo.
There's so many shows on television don't belong there. Remember the show Lifestyles of the Rich and Famous? Should I call that show crap because that's how it made you feel? Robin Leach would come on screen. Hello, I'm Robin Leach. We're coming out to the Lifestyles and Famous. The nation that lets you see everything TV. Hey, Robin! I hate you. I watch that show on A&E, the Arts and Entertainment Network, and their reruns. You can tell they're reruns because of the people they're talking about. People from the late 80s, early 90s, people you don't care about anymore. You can also tell they're reruns because Robin Leach isn't laughing when he says the people's names because there's no way he could do that now. Come on, look at this multi-million-dollar Herman Vanilla Ice. I've been living the life of luxury like something goes incredibly wrong. Right next door is MC Hammer. This cat's too rich to quit, hey, hey. And I'm at home like, bring on the hammer. Uh-oh, that's not the hammer. Would you like a piece of pie? No, thank you, it's hammer time. Uh-oh, that's not the hammer. My pants balloon out. All of a sudden I am hammer. Treat her like a real person, you know, because you're afraid if you don't, she'll kill you. It's scary. You know how it is. Absolutely. Yeah, so I went dancing last night. You guys go dancing? I never usually go, you know, it's embarrassing for me, you know, because I tap dance. See that? So, want to dance? Get a lot of attention, but you know, and I met a guy there at this dance club, and he was really nice. But he asked me for my phone number, you know. And have you ever done this? I gave him a fake number. You know, I felt really bad about it, though. You know, so I moved there. So you know, I graduated from high school. They've got the big drug slogan, "Just say no." It doesn't work. I think it's really lame. If we're gonna have a big national drug slogan, it should be something much cooler. You know, like just say I'm good for now. You know, I'm all set, thank you. So, much cooler. And I experimented with drugs in high school. Not a good thing to do, but before you try any sort of drug, you know, there's that scary story that goes along with it. You know, like, I know this girl who tripped on acid and she died. You know, but before she did, she cleaned her whole house. Thank you very much.
Sarah Silverman, Vancouver's all-new funny 10:40 a.m.
Now, Rory Scovel.
People in this country get pissed if
Celebrities smoke pot, get caught. Michael Phelps got caught. Whoa! 2-year-old joke coming at you. Yeah, writing's hard. Writing's hard. That's why I don't try to do it. People got pissed at Michael Phelps. I think the only people allowed to get upset, parents of kids who swim. Like, that makes sense. I don't want my kid who's trying to be a swimmer to see Michael Phelps smoke pot. Pot's a dead end road. You're right, sir. And so is swimming. It's the same thing. Are you kidding me? Swimming? What makes it as a swimmer? Right now, I'm trying to think of 3 famous swimmers. So, Michael Phelps, Michael. You can't even think of any. Honestly, I don't know. I don't even know. What is that even a thing you can get famous at? Yeah, once every 20 years, someone does it. It turns out this one smokes pot. Ooh. Sounds like he's teaching a little lesson to parents. If a kid wants to be a swimmer, feed him some pot. Find out early on if they're an Olympian or not. Watching little kids swim in bikinis, this doesn't feel right. Seriously, you got kids? Get them high, throw them in the water. Some kids are gonna freak out. Oh, this is a big old bathtub right here. Yeah, it sure is. Maybe that kid grows up and joins a band. Who knows? Some kids are gonna have a panic attack. They're gonna freak out. They're gonna swim to the other side looking for protection. That's when you get your stopwatch out.
Go for it, Caleb. Go for it. Get there. Oh, what's that? Daddy's back here. Oh, come on back. There we go. Kick it. Hit the wall. Shaka Khan. Nice stuff. You just shaved 2 seconds. Take one more hit of this, and we are on our way to the casa. Yeah, Mommy and I don't want to get jobs. If I remember my dad taught me how to swim, he should throw me in the deep end. Sink or swim, learn on your own. I learned right then and there that my dad has a drinking problem.
And now it's Ellen DeGeneres.
So, and you know, I'm back on tour, which is fun, but I took a little time off between shooting the show and then coming out on tour. I went camping, which is, I haven't ever done that, which was an amazing experience. I went to an amazing place, which, Montana. I don't know if anybody has been to Montana, but it is gorgeous. I've never seen anything like it. And, I'm sorry, Maine. I was in Maine. And it is beautiful, and I've never seen any place like it. It is so special. So anyway, story still applies. I'm camping, and deer drinking from a little babbling brook thing. That was it. Just a mother, father, 2 little baby deer. I thought, oh, I wish I had a gun, because just right, bang, 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 bang. I could have just shot them and killed them, gutted them, skinned them, sprinkled them on my cereal. I just had just so close to be able to. No gun. I had a spoon, so I hit them as hard as I just over their little head. Just boom, because the baby can't run as fast. So I had that. Like that. And it cracked, but I was just, because the baby is so tender and juicy, they're little, so, and he just looked and scurried away. He just,
Ellen DeGeneres. The best stand-up comedy 24/7. Vancouver's all-new funny 1040 AM.
And now it's Maria Bamford.
This is a little game you can play with your friends and family. I hope you do if you don't already play it. Slave you with it. It just my family called Joy Whack-A-Mole. So what happens is that somebody brings up something they're really happy about, and then the other person tries to
Well, I'm just asking because it hit me the other day. Any contract I've ever signed for anything, for a car, for a home, there's that last page and there's the one line where it says print your name, which is kind of labor intensive. And then the second line, sign your name. And it's not until you sign your name in cursive that the thing becomes official, which is the document's way of saying, put your name down in print, all right? Now you won't own this house until you make that signature go, bad magic spell. I see P-A-T-T, but can't the P go,
Patton Oswalt. Free stand-up comedy 24/7. Vancouver's all-new funny 1040 AM.
I haven't seen anybody win. People sitting at home playing along. Ooh, I think I know this one. You're supposed to. You're 32. We need to just revamp our education system. Because you know what? We don't learn anything. It's never it's not comprehension. It's just retention. It's just rote. That's it. We never get it. We just keep it long enough to spit it back out. Pass the test and we get rid of it, right? It's like the teacher gives you something, you go, okay, I got that. The time for the test, okay, here you go, giving it back to you. Now with that, it's like our brains are big etch-a-sketch.
Wanda Sykes. Vancouver's all-new funny 1040 AM.
and now it's Eddie Izzard.
Quicksand in the middle. Looks like regular sand, but then you're gonna start to sink into it. I
was nervous all the time, but I had a good family. I have wonderful parents. A lot of guys my age, I'll hear them say this. They go, every day I think I'm becoming more like my dad. I think I'm becoming more like my mom.
Yum, 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 yum.
Is that her name?
Yes. Nem Nem was there was a Nem Nem. You're stumbling. Nem.
Well, how
Nem
long?
Nem was from 1000 to 1081, a perfect marriage.
81 years.
81 years, no trouble.
Oh, and what was your shortest marriage?
3 days.
3 days.
You left me.
So it was a sad thing.
It was sad.
Now, by the way, have you ever been married to some historically famous woman?
You heard of Helen of Troy?
You married Helen of Troy?
I married her sister, Janice Troy.
Well, Janet,
It's in the family. Helen was around the house all the time. Hi, Helen.
Helen was reputed to have had a face that would launch 1,000 ships.
Janice wasn't quite so pretty. She had a face that could stop a clock.
No,
I know, I'm ashamed of that
You're making a
joke.
joke, I understand.
But she had a great body.
Yes, she was
She had a beautiful,
Yeah.
she had a body could launch a few canoes.
That's nice.
Beautiful body.
And sexually,
Oh, sensational. What a kisser. What a kisser.
as good as Bernie.
No. No, nobody ever kissed as good as Bernie. That's the truth.
Now, how long were you married to her?
No, till death did us part.
What happened?
She was killed in one of those Trojan wars.
What were they fighting about?
Territory. It was fight for territory. The Greeks wanted to sell condoms in Troy.
I see.
And it was Trojan territory.